So how did the guy even get here? What's his name? I've already forgotten his buddy's name. It has like it's like a funny name too. Zebulon? How did he even get here? Northeast, Lightning Tower Northeast discovered. A number of disconnected wires, scrapes, bent corners lead you to believe that a part was removed from here with great force, and little working knowledge of the panel. Above the area the missing part used to occupy is a note written in a barely legible hand. Given the terrible handwriting and worse spelling, you suspect this note was written by a scrapper. It warns the reader to not steal any more parts of or the protector will be very, very, very much matter. This also alludes to a scrapper camp to the east. I'll fix it. Carefully slot the missing part into place within the panel. It locks in with a satisfying click, reassuring you that you've inserted it properly. What does that do? Recalibrate Lightning Tower. Atmospheric discharge absorption systems for this installation status active. Power from atmospheric discharge is now being routed to grounding station. Oh. Oh, I have to recalibrate all of them. Ooh. Well, that should be easy enough to find them, considering... So that tower is this control, I guess? At last, dear subject, you have arrived at the Shrine of Arcadia. Your path is complete. Oh, there's probably a whole thing to, like, follow the trail of lore. This has to be the planet with the, bear Gorvids. The Gorvid. Oh, they're like apes. Oh, they're very fast. Very bulky, too.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Come back. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Huh. Oh. They're Gorvids, as in they're gorilla corvids. They've got crow and ape stylings. That's funny. Is that a mine? What is this? Bloody spot. Examine the blood more closely. Before you lies a large pool of what is most likely human blood. Next to it lies a small intricate device. Judging by the blood's discoloration in sheer quantity, you'd say it's approximately a day old. Definitely human. Whoever it belonged to is quite dead. The device contains a large directional indicator and obvious power switch. The indicator hangs loosely in the position it was left in. A ring of small backlights, flare to life, and the directional indicator swings around, indicating towards whatever it is tracking. Given the compact nature of the device and its power source, you quickly surmise that the item is targeting can't be too far away. Walking on eggshells. There's nothing I hate more than helping that monster of a head researcher run her experiments. All 5 other assistants torn to pieces, and what does she do? Sends me off to do the same thing. No armed escort, no weapons, no nothing. Just a stupid tracking device and beacon. I had my share of troubles, but this is proper crazy. I ain't going nowhere near that nest. Just gonna throw the beacon towards it and run like the Void back to base. After that, maybe I'll sign on for a much safer job, like frontline soldiering. Where is... Oh, well, there's the leg of the person this belonged to. What am I doing now? Oh, right, level 20. Gain the ability to craft self-repairing armor mods at workbenches. When slotted into your armor, gain a bonus to your armor's defenses, which break after... Oh, I have that mod. Oh. Ghost Array Utility mod. Well, apply to a helmet and you drop to half health, you gain camouflage. Makes it for enemies to target you. That sounds cool. Although, then I can add that to other armors. I'm not really doing stealth in this game, so we'll do that one. Or this playthrough, I should say. Enemies taunted by Tristan's companion ability are goaded instead. Goaded enemies do not use cover and take additional damage. After using companion is unfrenzied. Yeah, give me that. Self-repairing armor. Is it different from the one on my armor? Cost cut materials. 5% damage is lost. Okay, and what is the mod? This is a mod? Oh, resource items other. Grants 5 armor after taking moderate damage. The bonus is temporarily removed. The bonus is... Oh, this gives armor, not resistance. Oh, so that might be better for some... That might be better for some armor that doesn't have any armor. Or clothing that doesn't have armor. But I think damage armor is calculated first, and then resistance after... I don't remember. Might have that backwards, actually. Okay, what is this quest I just picked up? Walking on eggshells. Follow the tracking signal. Okay, I mean, if it's that close. Yeah, they're just crow gorillas.
None shall stand against us.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
Oh, there are spitter versions of them too. Ooh. Well, the experience has been pretty good for this planet so far. It's lots of tough things that give lots of points. Oh man, I was kind of hoping that maybe the bears are on the cold planet. Or the goopy bears. Maybe you can get a pet version of a Gorvid. Oh, the sound effect's very good for these pools of goop. What flute is it even supposed to be, I wonder?
What's this? What's these bombs?
Ooh. There's a lot of room in here. I guess I was supposed to try and sneak, maybe. Oop. Where? Where? Oh, you're up there fighting? What, did you go to take his post? Cloaking burnished ornate headpiece.
Take a two lot couldn't hit. Hey, got a distraction for you. Ready to dispense judgment.
Come back here.
On the authority of the sun.
I love that stun. It's it's really funny. Well, there's a lot of things in this cave. Shock rifle sawed off barrel. What? You can saw off the barrel of a shock rifle? Okay. What does that do if it's not firing bullets? Oh. I got an egg. Are those like valuables I can sell or something? Or maybe it's... Is that what I'm supposed to be finding? Oh, well, this is where all the mushrooms were. A lot of poop in here. what else is there to find? Okay, so it's in this cave for sure. Must be up, because that seems to be like the direction it wants you to go. In fact, this is like the converging point for a lot of the cave. Right? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Walking on eggshells. It's specifically saying eggshells, which makes me think eggs. I should be looking for their nests and taking the eggs, I guess. That's empty. And this is out of range of the objective. So this can't be the right way. I'm really confusing my buddies. They don't know which way I'm going. Whatever's tracking must be inside the cave. Okay. But where? Just looking for anything interactable. Am I gonna have to look this up because I don't know what I'm doing? Walking eggshells. What are we doing here? Oh. I guess I needed to find an egg. Okay, so this is something for later then. Okay. That one. It was the egg that was the objective. It was just for some reason it's not updating. Okay. Weird. Bird gorillas. I hear roaring. I know sea creatures, though. Let me save. Because I don't think Tristan's gonna like a lot of this, but maybe he won't mind. This guy is...
Constant travel can be something of a drain on one's mental fortitude. Is there anything that gives you comfort on your journeys?
Might sound a bit strange, but I've always found comfort in the smell of fuel. Reminds me of home, I guess.
Pleasant scents grant simple repose. It's true. I continue to use the same type of armor oil that I used as a junior arbiter. Essence of Lephoria.
Thought I caught a whiff of something fine and floral the other day. Can't wait to tell Val. She thought I was having a stroke.
Oh. Lephoria. Haven't I picked that up? Tomb of the Matriarch. Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine Tristan will be very happy that we're going here. And although this is not... The Matriarch now is the Order, not the Protectorate, who... Well, he might not be happy about that either.
Once you reach the vault, it will all be worth it. Trust. Wouldn't be here if I had any doubts.
Hello. Hope my...
Your arrival cannot be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm, glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the Matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Don't keep me in
Funny
suspense.
subject. Visiting the Matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the Matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the Matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions.
Good point. Shouldn't this place have more security?
You'll certainly face more resistance inside, but rest assured, I'm prepared for the majority of the complications we might encounter. Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the Matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people.
You're taking a huge risk here. What if you're wrong?
Time for considering risk is past. We cannot afford to be timid when battling giants. Besides, now I have 2 Earth Directorate agents to assist me. What could go wrong?
Niles, what do you make of the plan?
I can see a half dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done.
I only see Audra here. Are we waiting for anyone else to arrive?
There's no one else left. Consul made damn sure of that.
The failure at the Vox, an escaped prisoner, cannot be tolerated. The Consul ordered a colony-wide search that netted the rest of our cell. Audra blames herself.
Oops.
Even though she shouldn't.
Don't tell me how to feel, Zeb. You mind your guilt, I'll mind
Maybe we should have
mine.
blown up that ship after all.
Since the commander won't say it, I will. I'm sorry. I thought we were doing the right thing.
I will not pretend it isn't a blow, but what's done is done. There will be time to grieve once the Protectorate is dead and buried.
This whole mission sounds pretty dangerous. Maybe you should stay here.
Slim chance of that. I'll not assign a task to others that I'm unwilling to undertake myself.
Color me surprised.
Okay.
After you.
I guess they're not even going to bother having Tristan say anything during this because it would make no sense. Well, here's hoping this won't be an issue with Tristan. I should have thought about this a little better. Why is everyone's boot? Are my boots like that too? Why are we all pink? Because we were stepping around in the muck. Tomb of the Matriarch.
Stay close and keep silent.
Ooh.
The less attention we draw, the better.
And woven from homespun textiles and the energy-absorbent materials, the golden shroud projects an aura of opulent indestructibility. It was tailored to fit the first sovereign's perfect frame. Remains redolent of his reassuring musk. Ugh. Did I get that? Ooh. Golden shroud display key. Ooh.
By the Matriarch, there weren't supposed to be visitors today. That Sentinel and Docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Has the matriarch taken from us before her time?
The matriarch passed at the impressive and venerable age of 90, establishing Arcadia's now present to you my new invention, the Skip Drive. A revolutionary technology that will allow humanity to sojourn to the stars.
Only a singular mind could have conceived of such advanced technology.
It is my deepest wish to entrust the Skip Drive to those brave visionaries willing to follow me into a most prosperous future.
Yes, so wise matriarch, lead us into this future you have envisioned.
I have a feeling this is so hyped up that it can't possibly be what really happened.
Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords. And all will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradigm.
Why did it sound like it was edited? Matriarch's logs. Oh. In all preliminary tests, the Skip Drive outperformed in all of its metrics, and I have every reason to believe it will continue to execute beyond expectations when we finally set course to Arcadia. No longer will humanity gaze longingly up at the stars. We will master space as we have mastered every unexplored wilderness that has come before. It is my firm belief that the seeds of utopia first begun on Earth will flower most prolifically in the soil of our new colony. Future generations will speak glowingly of all that has been accomplished under the light of this fateful star Arcadia, our colony, our home. Huh. Okay, well, it seems like I'm gonna have to do some stealthing. Oops. Eliminate Protectorate forces. Well,
Prosecuted viscerally. I shall not
Stay your execution.
oh, it's a Dragoon. Why does it do that with the gun? Some houses. The matriarch lived much as we do, consuming simple fare prepared by personal chefs, served on Price's table aware of antique earth ceramics. Her favorite houseplant, nourished by her own wise exaltations, that thrives today under its impermeable coating of lacquer. Oh. It can't be thriving if you killed it. The matriarch never rested from her intellectual, philanthropic, recreational, and martial pursuits. In her bottomless benevolence, she funded development of the finest offensive and defensive automechanicals, maintained a well-oiled collection of firearms, and even found time to amass a collection of rare pitchball cards in absolutely perfect, good to very good condition. I can get some of these.
Commander.
Oh, I see. You must have noticed a spot of dust on that artifact and taken it for cleaning. Good initiative.
Oh, someone took this one. Lockpick 14. I thought they didn't like... I thought Protector didn't like the matriarch stuff and all that. What else is in here? The matriarch appointed her many humble seasonal properties with simple furnishings chosen by teams of decor experts for comfort, aesthetic symmetry, and stain resistance. The original desk cover was humbly austere, a simple works based upon her magnificent ideas. She's sounding less and less magnanimous and more just rich person. Among the matriarch's many gifts were her powers of observation and capacity for vision. Behold, the very telescope through which she first espied the life-giving star we call Arcadia. Despite the telescope's rudimentary design, such was the matriarch's mathematical prowess that even from her distant vantage on Earth, she was able to use precise equations to determine our colony as a prospective new home capable of supporting life. I need lockpick 14 for the really good stuff. Okay. I'm a ways away from that, unfortunately. This model of the Sovereign's flagship was crafted at 1/100th scale and captured only 100th of its magnificence. Yeah, that's how math works.
Never
Got
again
troublemaker.
will we see her equal.
It has been 10 minutes. Perhaps you would like to view the rest of the exhibition hall?
The last Sentinel who received a tour boasted of spending 30 minutes in Lamentations. Do you think me incapable of matching his grief?
Not at all, Sentinel Willa. Please continue.
Right, back to it.
Can I not, talk them away from this? Do I have to kill them?
For my next gift, I bestow upon you the pinnacle of automechanical design, far superior to all automechanicals that came before. The time once spent in numbing manual labor may now be spent in harmonious community with your neighbor, and in humble service to the Protectorate. May art and science flourish in these many hours, which I have returned to you.
Warning. Power at 13%. Power cell has been partially depleted due to inaction.
I free you, I guess? Is this a good idea?
This presentation will continue until audience recognition is received.
Okay, I guess he's off to do his own thing now.
Let this accord between the Protectorate and the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Oh, I guess that's the Order of the Ascent. Wait.
You are nearer to perfection as anyone living could ever achieve. It will be the honor of the Order to serve as the Protectorate's scientific helpmeets.
All that I do for my subjects and their descendants.
This area's not intended for interactive.
Arcadia!
Gloria Arcadia!
Or disregarded. This unit serves only the matriarch. You must be suffering a malfunction. Wait, hold on. I hear this.
For this automechanical to malfunction, you are malfunctioning by suggesting this operation is in error.
Your logic is infallible, like the matriarch. Running self-diagnostic now.
Well, they seem preoccupied, so I guess it's fine. Are they friendly? They don't seem to be turning hostile when they see me.
Pathing obstructed. Rerouting. Error. Reroute failed.
Huh, that's funny. I've confused the machines. Oh, lots of stuff.
Warning. Power at 13%. Power cell
The Good Subject's Guide to Electrical Systems.
partially depleted due to inertia.
That seems important. Oh, infantry Mark IV.
Gloria Arcadia. Gloria Arcadia. Gloria Arcadia.
Oh, is he dying? Long before the Traitors Order of the Ascendant co-opted these pictographs as their banner, the matriarch commissioned them as symbols of her dedication to deep mathematical thought, unwavering dedication to scientism, and has a housewarming gift for a seer friend of hers. Sky was never the limit for she who ushered us to the stars.
Pathing obstructed. Rerouting. Error. Reroute failed.
Just as the matriarch improved our quality of life, groups of appropriately armed automechanicals ensure that none shall disturb her eternal rest. I'm curious, is there something on the other side, like I could hack?
Gloria Arcadia. Gloria Arcadia. Gloria Arcadia.
The contents of these display cases have been removed for restoration. Rest assured they are appropriately inspiring and demonstrative of the matriarch's unquestionable wisdom and foresight. Gasp in appropriate reverence at this pair of gold-spangled banners. Left is the matriarch's original standard, transported with her retinue, perfectly travel-worn and immaculately marred with the soil of both Earth and Eden. On the right, the pennant of her son, the first sovereign, who now easily recognized as the Protectorate's official banner, and thus perfect in every way, despite several stubborn mildew stains. Can I read this one? Live munitions. In the past, jealous actors have attempted to sabotage our paradise. Naturally, they failed, and here we display the confiscated ordnance of their attempted despoilment. Still armed, so you might sense their potential malice. Oh, I could shoot these. Maybe I shouldn't.
Presentation will continue until audience recognition is received.
First Bishop's Calcaduceus. This Calcaduceus was used by the first presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant to command the archive. The original was later replaced with a design more symmetrical and pleasing to the paradigm. Okay. Anything behind these? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I guess this side you could do something with the terminal here. That must have been it.
Peak efficiency at all times.
Well, I guess I have to do this.
Taking punitive action.
Well, Tristan ran into... Oh, Tristan did not like that, in fact.
Those fools.
Oh.
Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate arbiter. I had no choice but to judge them as traitors to the Protectorate. Why would they simply open fire? Why wouldn't they attempt to conversate?
I think, maybe they thought you were the traitor.
Then they should have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Okay, so he does comment on having to, hurt his fellows, but... Oh, I'm so close. One more level up and I could go open those cases. Oh.
You can access the lower level now.
I wonder if there's a way to get around killing them. Doesn't kill the sneak attack become camouflaged. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Let's go look at the Golden Shroud. Not to be confused with the Silver Shroud, who's a different guy in a different game by a different company. Wow. Tristan had no comment on that? I guess that dialogue I just happened with Tristan is how they justify him attacking. Wait, are you guys friendly now? Friendly? Oh, friendly. Okay. Oh. This casket supposedly holds the remains of the matriarch, but you won't know for sure unless you open it. Hopefully there aren't any extra security measures. You slide the top of the casket aside and notice a tripwire tied around the casket's contents, which you carefully remove. Close one.
Safeguarding the matriarch's remains from the council, are we? This is rather unusual, but it is the only sane explanation for what you currently do.
Oh. I took her skull. Is that really a junk item? Oh my god, it is. Why? may have resale value. Why is it a junk item? Maybe I don't. Maybe I should put that away on the ship when I go back.
The security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
Now's is right. We're Earth Directorate agents, not cold-blooded murderers.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
Niles, if you get a stronger case to make, now's the time.
If we start gunning down civilians, where does it end, Zeb? Ain't Arcadia covered in enough blood?
You need me to clear that moral obstruction for you? Fine. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Zeb, but we need to be better than the Protectorate.
The commander's right. This man didn't put you in the lathe, Zeb. He's just trapped in the system, same as everyone else.
I never have possessed immunity against your pleading. Fine, you're free to leave. Do not repay this kindness with treachery.
You are merciful and wise. I will depart at once.
Let's hope the consequences of this decision do not assert themselves while we're still here. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
What about the lady who's still alive out there? Anything cool up here? It is interesting that ooh, trauma kits are good. It is interesting that Tristan doesn't seem to be... Hold on, I gotta check now. If the Matriarch's remains are for anything. That's gonna drive me crazy. No, I guess the conclusion is that it doesn't. It's just a flavor item. What could it even possibly break down into, I wonder? I don't think bone is a material.
Not until we've done what we came here to.
Hold. Don't set foot in that room. The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yes. It appears there are N-ray tripwires invisible to the naked eye that will electrify
Oh yeah.
floors if crossed. Move cautiously. And if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life,
Oh.
my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His latest effort would see him entombed within an automechanical body. I objected, of course, to my father becoming some chimera of machine and man, but was overruled. Now the Order informs me that, far from being a panacea, this attempt has exacted a toll on my father that is likely to finish what time and disease have already begun. I may soon be sovereign. And if that bears out, I will need to hide all of this. Burn all of my father's research into longevity. Seal his auto-mech body away at the factory. What grief I will inherit. What mess.
Oh, there seems to be a shut off over there. Oh. After wading through a lengthy preamble and other relevant text, you locate something of interest within the overwritten document, an excerpt of correspondence between notable figures. The most esteemed Secretary General of the Earth Directorate. Felicitations on your recent ascendancy to head of the Earth Directorate. I can only assume it was merited by your accomplishments and not, as some have crudely whispered into my ear, nepotism. I trust you have been briefed on our agreement and will continue to uphold it with the same diligence as your predecessor. As long as the Earth Directorate respects our sovereignty, it will remain a valued partner of Arcadia and recipient of its unique bounty. May this missive reach you in strong health and thoughtful reserve. Huh. Wasn't that interesting? Some colluding going on between... Bibliomania. Oh, no.
Reckon I found something that might be useful later.
Did that even just turn... Oh, I just opened the door. What you got?
Look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy.
You've got good instincts. You should trust them more often.
Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime. See what I can come up with.
Oh. Okay, now what?
Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this room. When pulled in the correct order, the doors should open. If I'm reading this right, the order is 1, 3, 2. But which switch corresponds to which number? Ah, damn it. Why must the Protectorate abstract everything?
Must be a way to suss out which switch is which. Maybe if we could peep the wiring.
Oh, well that is 1. What do you say? 1, 3, 2? Okay, let me double check. 1, 3, 2. So 1 first is this one. And 3 is this one. And then 2.
Well, I'll not lament a stroke of good fortune.
What do you mean good fortune?
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander?
You know him better than I do. What do you think?
I think he's starting to worry me. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before. He's changed. Ain't sure for the better.
He suffered a... this is why Arcadia needs agents like us, so good folks don't have to resort to evil.
I know you're right. Suppose part of me still feels responsible for what he's gone through. If only I stuck it out, maybe then... Well, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Oh.
By my grandmother, I cannot abide the time this research into the rifts is taking. It has been years, and
That must
yet
be the
I am
father.
still absent my wife and daughter. I am still half...
Why is there a Family Guy death pose?
It's possible to bring them back from the void. Perhaps those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me, but I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up this obsession and focus on the war effort, but why should I? Am I not sovereign of Arcadia? Should my desires not take priority?
Huh. So he was trying to stop the rift.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
Under restoration. Okay. You can't put stuff away. There's a locker on the
Might have
ship.
something else that can get you into that vault, Commander.
Is it the explosive stuff you've been working on? Look at that's from the head from the show.
Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts.
Niles' extra strength. I never doubted you for a moment.
You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, Goopy.
Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here.
More pitchball cards.
This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the Matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
The following is an excerpt from the personal journal of the Matriarch. Would that I had never been forced to rely on an heir to secure my legacy. With each passing day, Reuben strengthens my conviction that what a mistake it was to give him life, and, more than that, power. Since becoming sovereign, he has tightened his fist around his colony, throttling my dreams for it. He is rewriting history, bending facts to his own purposes. My warnings and rebukes land on him as flies, and are just as easily dismissed. I am too old now, too powerless, and more full of dread for Arcadia's future than ever before. My poor beloved protectorate. I fear it is on the threshold of becoming nearly unrecognizable even to its own mother. Uh-oh. This appears to be a selection from the first bishop's writings, deemed too incendiary by the protectorate and purged from all public records. Written near the end of his life, the first bishop laments the direction Arcadia has taken, especially since the Matriarch's death, and his role in establishing the order as a bulwark against dissent. The last few lines read, the numbers supported our arguments, but what if our original thesis was wrong? What if indeed?
In times of darkness, we must hold our principles dear. I fear the longer this war continues, the further we stray from them. Every step we take must honor the Matriarch. I tell Henry this, but he is set in his ways. His notions regarding these rifts are sorely misguided. Why close them when we can use them to Arcadia's benefit? It matters not what the Order thinks, what the doubters say. The Architect bestowed us with the power of skip drives so that we may secure a perfect future. We must act with haste. I only ever wished for Henry to embrace his role as the caretaker of Arcadia, the savior of us all. But if he has chosen a different path, I will do as I must. And I must not fail.
Uh-oh, the console seized power, it sounds like.
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch over a century ago in exchange for skip drives. Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
That would explain the message I found between the Matriarch and the Earth Directorate.
What message? Why didn't you say anything about it sooner?
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, All of the suffering that's taken place here. It all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
We can still change things. Isn't that why we're here?
There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it.
Oh.
Rather a convenient revelation for an enemy of all the Protectorate stands for. Pardon me if I choose to remove myself from this mad conversation.
Oh, so you finally
I might
responded.
find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
Hope you're not thinking of releasing the skip drive blueprints to the public.
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
This will only benefit Auntie's choice. You know they'll try and corner the market.
If the whole colony ain't destroyed first by some fool trying to use a drive inside the system. There was causing the rift, Zeb. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
You sound, what do you think, Niles?
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
Oh. What do you require speech? Wow, 14. This was a good idea, but I don't think it's working out. We should cut our losses.
And should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
There's nothing I can do to stop you, I guess.
Short of shooting me? No.
Niles, can you talk some sense into him?
I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra almost perished under Sentinel's instruments as well. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
Oh. Let Niles handle this, I think.
You remember what we argued about? The day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed. But that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend,
Yeah, that worked.
will forestall
That was a lot
the
of
release
experience.
this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia.
Glad you were able to see reason. I was worried there for a moment.
I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but yeah, maybe we can work something out.
Oh, is the quest just done?
We should keep moving, Commander.
Oh.
All right, but...
Ooh, advanced, huh? Let's see how this changes his gun. Now shots now ricochet off targets, dealing damage to a second nearby enemy. His weapon also has increased damage overall. Well, give me the ricochets. Oh yeah, it changes the muzzle. How about the armor? Niles' reflex amplifier now reflects a portion of attacks back to the attacker. Also slightly increases the effectiveness of his armor. Now applies over an area, increasing your evasion when standing near him. Also greatly increases the effectiveness of his armor. This increases evasion. This reflects damage. We'll do the... Oh, it's smoother. Oh, look at that. But pretty much the same look for either. Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess that's it then. That was a lot of experience. I guess the companion quest must be very rewarding. Oh, a shock rifle? Sure. Hey, more keys. Are these still active? They are. Surprised there wasn't a way to turn them off. Uh-oh. Did you come back to bite us?
There they are. These are the ruffians who...
Well.
threatened me. You can see that they join their friends in the...
Okay, we should have killed him. Good to know.
Seeking cover.
They killed Audra.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Oh my god, hit him! Huh. Well, I made all...
Zeb was right. Never should have let that curator go. We could have prevented this.
Nah. It's good to know for the next playthrough, I guess. I wonder if she dies no matter what, though. Like, if... If we hadn't let him go... Is this guy still here? He sure is. If we hadn't let him go, would something else have happened to get her killed?
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate. But that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands.
He has the right idea, he's just doing it all wrong.
I understand his desperation. What I don't understand is the Earth Directorate's part in Arcadia's existence. Ever agreeing to such a cruel bargain in the first place? I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that.
It's easy to judge past actions from the future, but we don't know all the circumstances.
You're telling me you wouldn't have done things differently, or at least tried to?
Of course, but I also think those involved in the deal probably had good intentions.
Permission to speak candid, Commander.
Granted.
Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence.
Life's full of impossible choices.
It's the damnedest thing. In spite of everything, I find myself relieved we spared her. Augustine still owes a debt to us, and the rest of the galaxy. Maybe she pays it all someday, and maybe she doesn't. Either way, you were right to give her the chance.
What? I should ignore you. We'll see.
Provided the rift don't dismantle us all before then. Yeah, suppose we will. Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place.
Oh, they're not entirely to blame. We all made choices that led us here.
Deep down, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it, flawed as it is. But what happened with Arcadia can never be allowed to happen again. Something has to change within the Directorate. And I think we're best positioned to see that reformation through. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed.
Anytime, Niles.
Likewise, Commander.
Yay. Ooh, Last Defender. What's that? Is that a perk? Ooh. After using companion ability, Niles' reflex amplifier is overcharged and you're getting 100% of incoming. Oh, okay. And Tristan had nothing to say about all these encounters. Okay, well. Sure, I guess. Well, where to now? What's this? Oh, right. I guess we need to cross over to the other side? Ooh, actually, let me head back to the ship and put away that skull before I forget about it. I think there's lockers in this room, right? Hold triangle to transfer. Yeah, okay. Junk. We're gonna put that away. Just in case. Okay, so break down all junk. It's gonna be loud. Okay, and then I should also break down... like duplicate stuff. Like I don't need... Oh, these give so much stuff for breaking down. A way to... Oh, I think there is. Hold on. I think you can do this if you go to... Isn't there like a mark for junk? Add to junk. There we go. Just looking for identical things. Is this just a better version? Sure. That's just a better version of this one, and this one's... I mean, again, I'm probably not going to use most of these. So, I won't be too focused on preserving things. Or I'll try not to. Like a better version of that one. Heating rifle, and there's a version with a silencer, so... Biomass pistols. They're different versions with different... Oh, that's just... No, okay, that one's fine. Is that the game I start? Is that the pistol I started with? Must be. Man, I've gotten a lot of weapons. I have a shock. I don't need... Wait, are these the same? Designated. So they're the same, but this one has a better bonus. Okay. Sounds... I wish you could order it by... like, same type of gun, but with more upgrades on it. These are the same gun, but 2 different mods. Speedy light pistol, holographic light pistol. Charge triple barrel, incendiary triple barrel. Sawed off triple barrel. Yeah, the trench shotgun is something new. And these are all just generic triple barrels. They can go. I guess they kind of are organized by weapon type, aren't they? Okay, and that seems to be it. Wow, I've only gotten 1 SMG in the whole game? Besides the 2 legendary one? Yeah, that thing's damage went way high, didn't it? Okay, what about armors? These should be a little easier to parse, right? Armor types. Okay. Cultist armor. Be all the same. That's a better version. I should be looking at any of these with, like, that have better versions. For plate armor. Peacekeeper. Shellacked retailored gear. Oh, the hibernation suit. Why is it all the way down there? Maybe I should do it by name. Because then at least they'll be alphabetical. Just doing quick. I don't see any duplicates there. Oh, that's like a better version of it. Yeah, that seems fine. And then same with this. Name. Okay, what's different? That one. Those. Well, there's a better version. Okay, why does it make that? Is it because I'm putting a rare item away? Man, I got a lot of infantry caps. Ooh. Why does it jump from Mark to Mark 4? Maybe I missed a few. Oh, the campaign hat comes in different colors. I didn't realize. Isn't that fancy? These also come in different colors. Huh. I'm not a fan of that when the game doesn't designate a difference besides, like, visually telling. What? Breakdown. So this should break down all of my junk stuff, right? Yep, okay. Break down all junk. There we go. That's a lot of stuff. Now I can probably make a lot of bullets. I can make a lot of bullets if I need to. That should be enough, I think. For a while. Cool. Oh, right. You can't fast travel out of it. You can. Oh. No fast traveling out of the ship. You gotta walk out. Should I take someone else besides Niles now? I mean, we've done. We're done with his quest. How about we take? I'm trying to think who might complement Tristan the best. Maybe we take Azza. Oh, right, she can level up too. What do we got? Commander doesn't have like stun rather than stagger. Gains 1 charge for companion ability when... Oh, sure. Pretty good. Although Niles does have the benefit of being the walking workbench, but I should be fine with 2,000 bullets on me. Right. Make it over there. So you can't enter these buildings, but there's always a structure nearby that powers them. I guess you look for where the cables are running. This reminds me of the DLC from Prey. Moon Crash. The surface of that area is very similar to like this. Although there's no mimics and phantoms running around here. Why are there so many robots? Why so many ruined robots? Oh, because we are approaching the robot repair facility thing. Hostiles? Oh, your everything is gone. Okay. Yeah, they were... Do they eat Zeranium?
There may be valuable parts at this location that can improve this unit's functionality.
Ooh.
Performing a thorough search of the Automech factory is advised, should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness. Building factory schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
Okay.
Here's my thing. Step aside, swine.
The big boy. Okay, nothing... Oh, laggy. Laggy, why are we lagging? Nothing crazy here. Do we really have to go straight in and worry about those very dangerous looking auto mechanicals? 1800? Wow. Wait, I can actually preview, can't I? If I do this? Kind of. They're hard to see, though, because I guess they don't have end rays. There's a lot of them. Okay, I guess that's the point, is now I gotta make my way through. Guess we'll do this in the next episode, though, so... Oh, there's also Protectorate people. Uh-oh. Well, Tristan, hopefully you don't have a problem with this, but we'll do this in the next episode anyways, so... Thanks for joining me. I'm back all the next stuff up real soon, but until then... Bye.